I am the head men's and women's tennis coach here at the University of Redlands, home of Bulldog Tennis, and I am here with Brysl Libao. Brysl is a freshman from Redlands, California, and a starter for our men's team. Also here with Elizabeth Johnson. Elizabeth is a junior from Portland, Oregon, All-American last year in 2017. So both these guys are outstanding student athletes for our program, and we're going to give you a little chance to get to know them here just a little bit better. Okay, so Brysl, tell us a little bit about the University of Redlands and it being a D3 school. What allowed you to come to Redlands?
I mean, I'm from Redlands, and I didn't even apply to any other schools besides Redlands. My mom went here, my brother, my sister, so all along I just knew I was going to go to Redlands.
Oh, that's awesome, man. How about you, Liz?
I would say probably the size of the school drew it to me the most, and the balance that we have between athletic, academic, and social life. That was extremely important to me, to get that one-on-one communication with coaches, professors, your peers, and feel like you know everybody and just have that balance.
Nice. So yeah, you talked a little bit about the balance between the academics, the athletics, some of the extracurricular activities. Tell me a little bit more about how you do that on a day-to-day basis.
Oh, sorry.
Go ahead, Brysl.
How to balance it? Sorry, words.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty tough. I was a student athlete all my life, so I just know how to balance it. I mean, you just have to set these certain times, and just you just have to consider when to do your homework at a certain time. You just can't slack off, really, if you're a student athlete.
And the balance between academics and athletics here, we have really small class sizes, which are really important, and you have that one-on-one communication with your professors. And Redlands also gives you the opportunity to be in National Honor Societies and extra organizations, Greek life, just other organizations that give you a place on campus, and you can have like kind of that identity other than just being an athlete, which I really like.
So you bring up a couple good points there. How does your schedule differ, in season versus kind of off season? What are some of the differences there?
Definitely in season is much harder you're busier, but like instead of having just one hitting session, now we have two during in season. But I mean, pretty much it's still gonna be the same way. It's just the hitting times and stuff, and you're gonna be busier since you have matches instead of off season. First, just a couple of months, you have these practices, and then you're done for the rest of the season. But it's still manageable.
Nice.
Definitely, tennis is the focus of our lives here, off-season and in-season. We're still going to Di-Fi 2 days a week off-season and still hitting with the team mostly every day other than weekends on off-season. But in-season, it's weekends every single day, 2 days. My schedule is 2 times a day every single day, whether it's Di-Fi, individual hitting lessons, practices, kind of varies. So it just it's a lot more intense in season, but it's still definitely the focal point of our life during off-season.
That's awesome, you guys. Tell me a little more about the academic support that you feel is out there, the resources that are available, and things that you can share with others.
I mean, the class sizes are so small compared to other colleges, and just the faculty actually care about you. And just a while ago, I just came back from tutoring. I was struggling with the homework. I just scheduled a tutoring service in the library, and she helped me out, and it was pretty good.
Yeah, definitely the faculty here are really willing to work with athletes. You just kind of have to communicate with them based on your schedule, and there's always tutoring, like Brysl said, and the faculty are always, they have office hours, usually twice a week, a couple hours a week, and it's really helpful.
So you guys bring up the support of the faculty when and where it occurs, where we're missing some class because of matches and competition. How do you find you're able to communicate with your faculty there?
Just last weekend, we went over to Walla Walla, Washington, and all I had to do was email all my teachers, and they were even thankful that I emailed them, and they're just really supportive of you, and they tell you what you can do and when you come back and stuff like that. They just help you a lot.
Yeah, typically through my last 3 years, I've gone to my professors the first week of school, hopefully, and since I have my syllabus for the class, I'll look and see when I'm going to miss, and I'll actually give them a heads up in person and say, hey, just letting you know, even if it's like April, so then they can know. And I think they have a lot of respect for athletes, so I think they definitely appreciate too that we give them a heads up.
That's awesome. Tell me a little bit more about some of the best parts about being a Bulldog student athlete. What are some of the things that you guys like the most about that?
Definitely, I mean, just the support from everyone. You're like a family with your team, and I mean, just Redlands support U of R supports everyone's teams. And we have that official, or the GoRedlands.com, where they update with photos and news. And I mean, just the support for athletes is great.
I think the community-based aspect is really unique at Redlands. I came from a small community in Portland, Oregon, and it's really nice to transfer over to Redlands because this is a small town. The university is very loved by everybody who's here, and I think it's really cool to have that like whole Bulldog for life mentality. And we have an alumni tournament each year where we meet the alumni, and it's just, we're really a family, whether you're not in Redlands, going to come to Redlands, or graduating, or still here. I think it's just the community-based aspect that I like the most.
That's awesome, you guys. Hey, we hope you guys enjoyed getting to know a little bit more about Brysl and Liz and our tennis program here at the University of Redlands, and really our athletic program overall. This is a great place to be. I think the balance that exists here at Redlands is really second to none. These two are just outstanding examples of, you know, the excellence that is available to you as a student athlete. We hope you love Redlands. We'd like you to come out, visit, come check out some of our tennis matches and all of our other athletic events. Our website's GoRedlands.com, and we'll just give it a go Bulldogs here, guys.